can't be, I gotta stay. Put me so in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. You really floppy like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer, cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers, cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, money, I took the Billy Cool back in the hot in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And let it sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of these. Act like they fine, they telling their lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel patty, got whip with the bridge and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to her.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. First play of the game is already an incredible catch. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 19, 18. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across mid.
It's a line in their own way. He's telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's caught by Jefferson. taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Pass is caught at the 9. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points in this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They've run this 12-yard out route kid at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Escapes the pocket. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down. May now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's May on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
Five.
Here's May to the air. Buying some time right. Now he takes it.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Five.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Milton. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, it denies the 1st down.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 18, 5 here! Mustang 19! Panther 11! Panther 11!
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards, double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-3 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
70 Lions! No! No! Unlock line! Unlock line! Hey, Crash! Let go!
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Warriors 72! Viking 8 ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. It's on target to Williams. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Three, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And put a receiver in motion left. To throw, Milton. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a Big defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Come on, come on.
Milton now on 3rd down. Complete right side to Washington. And he's tackled for no gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lie. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. They're on 17-yard line.
Right, running out of the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Good throw completed by May. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? 5.
Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
From the gun, it's May. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
To the air yet again, May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
At the Falcons' 38-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Hey, here goes crazy.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Completed to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. He running from the gun with Wright. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Hey, Garfield!
Here's May. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie things 10-10. Game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Milton. Doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come 19, come 19. 18 Pioneer. 19 Light.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's going to Williams out left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Wisconsin. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Crazy, crazy. 5.
To the air on 1st down, May. This is a heater going deep. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Falcons will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Got Washington. It's complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Got it. Ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Back.
Motioning the tight end left. Looking now from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Hey. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at a fourth down. Myers' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return coming from the 6.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And that's going to bring us to the end of this second quarter, Brock, as he is met and taken out of bounds.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. May off the play fake. Is complete to Cook. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
That's it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. May now from the gun. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Right. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Here we go. Trick the Eagles. Trick the Eagles. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it'll be second down. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Etienne on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Taken in by Williams outright. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They motion the tight end over. From the gun, ETN gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
70 Rangers. 19 tight. Go.
To throw, Milton. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. You need someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
79 Broncos.
From the red zone now. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Buccaneers 17. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
From the gun, it's May. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. Coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Hold the ready.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. 19, 18, 7 Pirates.
Milton now. Forced out to his right. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on. Back to 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
60 Eagles. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now, Milton. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
70 Ranger. Let's go.
Milton. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Get it.
Here's Milton. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Third down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got fourth and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Bucs to the line. First and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Bucs have the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw for May. Getting out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now a run with Wright. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers come through to tie it in the fourth. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the score Buccaneers 24, Falcons 23.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out. 1st and 10. Milton back to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Atlanta.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneers. Go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
19 tight, 19, 18. Go shoot. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Warriors 70.
He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Okay, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the first round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks at this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done. It doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. We've set it down from the 37. 1st down. May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers trail by a couple. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Here's May to the air. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And the Bucs have the first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Quick throw completed by May. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Try and tack on the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers jump in front now by 5. Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Six the Eagles, six the Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Rebels, 18 Rebels. Pioneers.
He'll look to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. So first down from the 41.
60 Maverick, 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, go.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. It's intercepted. That will do it.
Joe Milton doing himself every campaign. 1 or 2 red passes every
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward.
Way this linebacker can keep up with Chamber.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers winning here in Tampa. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.